On October 2, 2014, in Northern Virginia, 9-month-old Devin Nicole was found in her room with baby formula coming from the side of her mouth. Her father described her as feeling frozen. Her father, 24-year-old Diamante Travon Ellis, immediately began CPR. Devin wasn't moving. She was limp and her eyes appeared enlarged. Diamante pinched her nose, breathed into her mouth and performed chest compressions. Diamante and his father then rushed Devin to the emergency room at Inova Loudoun Medical Campus. From there, she was airlifted to Children's National Medical Center in Washington, D.C. After spending 3 days on life support, Devin passed away on October 5. What you're seeing on screen now is the official medical examiner's report. It details severe trauma to Devin's head, along with multiple rib fractures. This was the room where Devin slept. So the question remains, what happened? Police brought Diamante in for questioning and began with a simple question. What was his usual process for putting his daughter to bed? As we go through this interrogation, I'll occasionally share my observations. And as a father myself, this case is particularly difficult to listen to. If you enjoy this content, consider subscribing. I also have 2 other channels and you'll find all the links in the description below. Now let's begin.
You got soda. Do you need water or anything?
I'm good.
Here, I'm gonna set this right
Okay,
here.
so,
I'll be right back.
okay. So what we kind of like to do is just, assuming this is your bed, all right, just kind of walk me through, from when you lay her down, if you will, okay? So, yeah, we'll get out of the way, I'll move my stuff out of the way here, but that way you kind of show me what happened.
Okay,
So you bring her downstairs,
bring her downstairs, I kind of like sit her up on a little pillow.
you got like a pillow or
I
something?
give her her,
Here, and sit that there. So
I give her her bottle.
okay,
And then she drinks it. We're talking about Wednesday or Thursday?
Thursday.
Thursday, she drinks it. I go wash up some bottles and stuff like that. I clean some bottles, I check and then just come back. And then she just spits out the bottle. The bottle's right here. And then she like tries to do one of these and then I just grab her and then I'm just like, patting her back and her stomach.
You're standing at this point?
Or
did you
my
sit
bed?
down?
My bed's too
Yeah,
big,
so you sit on the bed.
I'm more
Okay.
like this, trying to, get her. I sit her up, I pat her back, and then, she starts coming out her nose. I listen, so I'm listening for about, I think about 5 seconds, and then I didn't, I heard her beat going down, so I was like, okay, so I had her, and then I did 2, and then I sat her down, and then I got her back up, and I did 2 more. And then I listened, and I was like, okay, well, it's going down. So, but in the meantime, I'm doing this, so I'm blowing in her mouth, and then her stomach's going up, so 1, 2, and then I hear, like, she's not catching anything, so I close her nose, I do it again, and then, fluid starts to come out of her nose and her mouth, and then she's just like this, like nothing's moving. So I grab her, and I think this is like the 3rd or 4th time, and so I call my granddad. Hey, granddad, come down here. Devin's not feeling well. So I pick her up. I'm going upstairs with her. I'm holding like this. My granddad. She's not responding. She's not doing anything. So I do I think 2 more, and then by that time I just grabbed. She had pants on. I just grabbed her cover and just grabbed her jacket, and I left out. And by that time, I'm still holding her. I give her to him, and then I just get I think my shoes on or something like that. And then he's trying to trying to like see what he can do. And so I just grab him from her, and then I'm in the car and I'm still like trying to give her CPR, and then she just started to drop more, and then so I picked her up and I listened, and I didn't hear like probably a heartbeat, and then it would wait, and then there'd be like another heartbeat, and then it would wait, and then it'd be like another heartbeat, and then it just started dropping, and then by the time we even got close to Cornwall, she was just hot but not responding. So about 7 minutes, I run in the room, and then I try to give her to the desk lady, and she just says just go straight back. So I just run straight back, and then I just give her to whoever has her. So.
Diamante has just described the events that I covered in the introduction. Now, investigators begin applying pressure. They ask him to explain certain injuries in more detail, including his suggestion that Devin may have hit her head against the wall.
I said she had 2 bumps. She had 2 little green spots on the left side of her head from hitting the side of the wall for the mobile control.
But
that was probably like prior because it was green. I mean,
mhm.
it's been there for a while.
The side of the wall. Did I miss that?
Like my wall kind of sticks out, and like how she'll sleep crawl, she'll like I don't put her in a crib, so she will do like one of these and then just like not like a worm, but she will like kind of I don't know what babies do, but
Okay.
she didn't crawl. She kind of like scooted.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know how you call it, and she always she would fall. She either roll or just fall with her head cut.
Any chance Grandpa could have done anything to Devin?
I don't think so. That's my granddad's loving. I don't think he would do that. So
Any chance Priyasha could have done anything? No.
definitely not.
You've asked her.
Yeah, my sister's not gonna hurt nobody.
Oh.
I mean, I don't. It might not have, been, Dallas's family, but I definitely think her like so-called friends are like bad influencing Dallas to bring Devin over, and because Dallas brought Devin over to Danita's house, and Devin apparently got kicked or stepped on, according to Leah Coles.
Yep.
And then Dallas said, "Oh, she called me back and said that no, she didn't. Her brother didn't kick him or kick her or step on her." It was like, okay, well, it went from him kicking her and stepping on her to just.
At this point, detectives shift their focus to the injuries Devin sustained. What you're seeing now is Devin's official MRI scan. On the right side of the image, doctors identified what appears to be subdural bleeding. I'm not a medical expert, so let's listen to how the investigators explain these findings.
All right, those are not, we cannot dispute about that. Her injuries are what her injuries are. Her brain was damaged to the point where the medical examiner describes her brain as being like toothpaste. That's how bad her brain injury is, okay? Not minor, major brain damage. All right, and they're gonna look at all those facts and they're gonna say with that level of injury, she would have been immediately showing signs of that injury and going into that she can't breathe because her brain is damaged, all right? That's why she can't breathe. So they're gonna sit down, they're gonna listen, and we're gonna say, well, here's what everybody told us. And Diamante says she's okay and she's on the bed and she's drinking her bottle, and then he comes out and she's not.
That's what I say.
That's what you're gonna say, okay? And you know what's gonna happen? People are gonna start making up their own minds about what happened that day. Because the doctors are gonna tell us facts-wise that's not what happened. So now I have to sit here and theorize. If I'm just some Joe Schmo sitting on a jury listening to this, I have to go, well, what do I think happened, all right? Because I know it didn't happen the way Diamante said, because these doctors have said it didn't, and they're showing science. This is not their opinion, this is science based on, okay? It's their opinion based on the science of what occurred, all right? And they're gonna say, did Diamante do this on purpose, okay? Is that who he is? Did Diamante do something on accident, okay? Lost his cool for a second, because it happens this fast, okay, that something happens, all right? Lose your cool, you do something and she ends up hitting her head and causing this damage. That doesn't mean you meant to cause it. Or do they think, you know what, he did mean to cause it? And I don't know what they're gonna decide, okay? But what they're gonna know is that it didn't happen the way it's been described at this point. She wasn't just okay and then she wasn't.
I think it'd be up for them to decide, because I wouldn't hurt my baby, and I mean, I know you guys want to find out.
Diamante, somebody hurt your baby, okay, and you're the one who has her. I didn't say you didn't love her.
Okay, but it seemed like, as much as I've talked to you guys, as far as I've, been here, I mean, it always seemed like the finger was always pointed at me. But
you're the last one who has her when she's okay.
I mean, but, I love my daughter.
The facts don't meet your timeline, dude.
I'm not saying you don't love your daughter. I'm not saying you don't love your daughter. I'm really not.
What else you want me to say?
I want you to tell me what really happened.
Accidents happen, man.
Something
Accidents
happened.
happen.
I have nothing to say. I told you guys. I feel like I don't understand.
As the questioning continues and investigators repeatedly urge him to tell the truth, you'll notice a change in Diamante's behavior. His head drops. His eyes fixate on his hands. It appears he's retreating inward, replaying the events in his mind while wrestling with what happened.
Tell me how it happened then. Give me a theory. Give me something. Because all you're giving me is you don't know, and
I didn't give you, I don't know, I gave you...
It didn't happen when she fell down the stairs, days or weeks ago. This is, again...
But no one knows when she fell down the stairs, so that's what I'm saying.
What I do know is, again, I want you to listen to the words I'm saying, because he was there too.
Okay.
Her brain damage was so bad that she could not have survived multiple days with it. Okay, she couldn't have survived a day.
Okay.
Her brain was, again, smushed to the point of toothpaste is the way they described it. He was sitting there when the medical examiner told me the same exact thing.
Okay.
All right? It didn't happen. When this happened, everyone would have known. And she's okay on Thursday, all day. Your mom sees her, your grandpa sees her, you see her. And then she's not. So something happens there. All right? And somebody knows what it is. All right? She's okay when you get her from grandpa and take her downstairs. Then something happens downstairs.
I didn't say she was 100% okay. It's not I can see through her body and know what's going on.
She's saying your grandpa hit her?
I'm not saying
Is
it.
that
I'm
what you're
just
saying?
saying I grabbed her from my granddad and then went downstairs and then that's what happened. But, I mean, you guys can take it any way you want to take it.
It's not the way I want to take it. What I'm telling you is what the doctors are saying.
Doctors are wrong too, but that's that's you guys' opinion. So
The amount the doctors who sat here and did her autopsy, who took her brain out, okay, they're not wrong. She saw it. They sat there and looked at her. This is not a medical opinion. This is a medical fact. That is the way it was. She has severe brain damage. She has marks on her head from hitting her head underneath her skin. Okay? That's the way they do autopsies. They take skin back and they look at what's underneath. And they can see marks that aren't on the outside of your skin. That's what they're going to come and say. That's what people are going to listen to. That's what my boss is going to listen to. That's what a prosecutor is going to listen to. And that's what they're going to make their decision on. The fact that your story doesn't match the facts. I'm not saying that you don't love your daughter. I'm not.
I don't know what you want me to say.
I want you to say what happened.
I got nothing to say.
Is that because you're scared? So are you afraid to tell us what happened?
I just don't have anything to say. Like, I just don't understand.
You don't understand. She's dead.
I know she's dead. I didn't get a chance to mourn my daughter's death, but I should be so willing to be calm and collected while I'm talking to you guys.
Listen,
be
who
able
else
to-
is right to be there?
Conversate about it. This is not easy talking about it.
This is your little girl.
And I'm here and her
I
mother's not
understand
here.
that.
Do you think we haven't talked to her mother?
I could care less. I mean, you guys.
You should care.
I mean, but that's between you two. We don't.
So you don't want to know what happened? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say that. I came here to find out what happened.
You
Came
knew
here to
the
give
answer
you guys
before you walked in,
information.
man.
But that shows on paper.
You knew the answer before you
what's
walked
on
in.
the autopsy report.
You knew the answer before you walked in. You did. You still do. Don't be afraid to tell us, because you're going to walk out of here, and you'll burn any chance you have to try and at least explain what happened. She was not accepting a bottle. She was not.
She had the bottle.
No. Where is that bottle, by the way? What'd you do with it after?
While I'm talking to you guys, detectives and stuff, going in my house and taking stuff, they probably have it.
They did not
They
take that
probably
bottle.
had it?
We took a bottle, but it wasn't that one.
No.
Yeah, they checked your house. Absolutely, they did.
I'm worried about them checking my house. I don't think I have
What were you really doing in the bathroom?
cleaning bottles.
When was the last time you smoked
Maybe.
weed?
I mean, probably a while.
Once in a while. That's all the damn bowl on your counter.
Right?
There's a packed bowl on your counter.
About.
What?
So that's probably what the real thing was about.
Oh, what about the dope?
The officer is referring to a marijuana bowl discovered on Diamante's kitchen counter. The image currently on screen comes directly from the case file. What's especially noticeable throughout this interrogation is the contrast in Diamante's demeanor. At the beginning, when he's controlling the narrative, he speaks confidently and with conviction. But the moment investigators challenge his version of events, that confidence begins to fade. His voice becomes quieter. His certainty weakens. And his responses become increasingly dismissive, often boiling down to, "If you don't believe me, then you don't believe me."
I'm just saying that more evidence or more things to use.
More things to use?
Yeah.
No, we're asking you a question and we want you to be honest.
When?
Okay.
A lot of people smoke weed. I don't care. When did you smoke it?
During the week? I mean.
No, like on Thursday.
On Thursday, probably smoked marijuana roughly 10 a.m.
Okay.
Maybe.
That's the last time on Thursday?
Last time on Thursday. Can't smoke going to the hospital, so.
You didn't know you were going to the hospital before that.
No, I mean, but I didn't stop to take a puff either.
What happened to her, man? What happened?
My baby passed.
I know.
I mean,
We were at the autopsy. We saw the injuries. We saw them.
what did her mother say about what happened to
Her
her?
mother. We know the timelines, and doctors are telling us,
I mean,
listen, there's a very narrow window between the time of injury and time of death. She was with you the whole time. With you.
with me the whole time.
You.
She has major
Nobody
injuries that would be seen immediately. There'd be immediate effects of them. Okay? Immediate. You would know there was something wrong when you have that level of brain damage. Because you'd stop breathing, which is ultimately what she did, and then you'd pass. That's what happens.
I have no doubt in my mind you're scared right now. But I'm telling you, you have to listen. You have to tell us what happened. This is your chance. This is your opportunity to come clean and say, you know what? It was a huge accident. It wasn't meant to
All I have
happen.
to say is that I love my daughter.
Listen, we're not doubting
And I
that
care
at
about
all.
her, and I never would hurt her.
We're not doubting that at all, man.
Were you drinking it all that day?
No, I'm sure there was a bottle of E&J there.
Okay.
Not doubting that you loved her at all. Listen, man, whether you were frustrated, whatever, it doesn't matter. Accidents happen. Just because, whatever. I don't know the scenario. We're asking you for it. We know the result.
You basically
We
saying,
know
I
the
mean,
result.
We know something happened. And that's what's going to happen. That's how this is going to make up their mind as to what it is. But you know what? When they sit here and decide that you're lying to us and not telling us because you're scared or whatever, they're going to think the worst.
I'm scared. I'm just sad that my baby just passed and that nothing's being done about it.
Something's being done about it.
We need to know what happened to her. And you have the answer.
I don't have that answer for you guys.
You do. You do. I mean, you say you love her, but here we are, and we're sitting here, and you're not giving us an honest answer. Okay. You're not telling us what happened. Right? Tell everybody. Get it off of you.
Devin passed. I mean,
No, Devin didn't pass. Okay. Devin died because she got injured by someone. All right.
Was it natural?
It's going to say homicide on her death certificate. In fact, okay. The medical examiner's report is going to list homicide, which means a person killing another person.
Yeah.
Okay. She didn't pass because she choked. She didn't pass because she was sick and had an ear infection. Okay. She passed because she has traumatic brain injury, which can't be caused by her. It has to be caused by someone
I
else.
told you that she's been dropped to what I recently know. Don't know when, but I told you that she's been.
This is the first time Diamante repeatedly mentions that Devin had been dropped on previous occasions. I also believe that before entering this interrogation room, he was asking himself several questions. Had investigators spoken to Devin's mother? What had she told them? How much did they already know? Those thoughts seemed to weigh heavily on him. His body language becomes increasingly closed off. He looks down more often. His voice grows less confident with each answer. And slowly, it begins to feel as though a confession may be approaching.
I told you that under my care that she bumped her head.
No. And what I've told you is that her brain was so damaged that she couldn't breathe anymore. That's what killed her.
Rapid onset.
Her brain is so destroyed that she can't breathe, that her basic body functions don't work anymore. That's what happened to her. All right? It's not a long-term thing. It happened. And that's it. And that's why we're sitting here right now. And we're not going to give you another opportunity to tell me what really happened, because I'm not going to sit here and continue to disrespect Devin's life like that.
So it seems like I can't even like
No.
mourn my own daughter. So I mean,
Well, you know what happened, okay? If you didn't do it, then you better tell me what happened, because somebody in that house knows what happened, right? I'm going to tell you right now, I don't work for you, and I don't work for Dallas, and I don't work for your mom or your grandpa or your sister, okay? I work for Devin. That is who I am being an advocate for. Huh?
I'd say you shouldn't.
But what I'm telling you right now is that's why we're sitting here having this conversation. Because I owe it to her to do everything in my power to find out what happened.
That's right.
And tell that story. All right?
Don't be scared, Devin. Just
I'm not
tell us,
scared.
man. Walk us through what happened. It was an accident.
Nothing
man.
happened.
Dude, you didn't.
Nothing happened. Like, I don't understand like why.
We don't believe that you meant.
Well, I mean,
To
okay,
kill
that's
her.
fine.
I don't believe that. At all.
I'm the one who told you she's been dropped. I'm the one who told you she's been fell down the stairs, but nobody knows when. So it could have been recently, but no, it's.
Didn't happen on Thursday.
It's impossible.
I've already asked these questions of the doctor. I can tell you right now, okay? I've already sat in the car and had this conversation with Dr. Hines and said, okay, let me ask you some scenarios. If she was dropped, okay, accidentally, would that be enough? No. This is severe, severe trauma. Babies get dropped all the time, okay? If every time a baby got dropped, they died, there'd be thousands upon thousands of dead babies in this world, all right? That's not what happened. Severe trauma, okay, that is caused by certain abusive actions that they say. That is what she's going to come and say. She's going to say this is indicative of a child abuse scenario. Now, again, if you want to sit here and come and tell me you have no idea, when we sit here and we put all the doctors up and they tell everybody what happened, then that's where we're going to be at. But it's not fine.
It's not fun, man. Come on.
It's fine. That's how it's gonna be because I didn't do anything. Like I came here to find out, and then you're basically pointing the finger and saying that's to me. And
I've asked you to give me some other scenario, and I haven't heard one.
Too. She.
It didn't happen
Okay,
falling
well,
down the stairs days ago.
Maybe I'll have to talk to my family some more, but I don't think
Dude, we're talking to the
do
person
anything.
who knows the answer. You know. She was with you. She was with you.
So I didn't say that she wasn't with no one else. But
She was with you when this happened. With you. And you can't even.
You walked through the same scenario with Dr. Hines. You told us that you took her downstairs and gave her a bottle and she was holding it, sitting up. And I asked Dr. Hines and she said no. Couldn't have happened that way. Could not have happened that way. Babies would not have the motor skills to hold a bottle because she doesn't even have the skills to continue breathing.
That's.
Don't tell me you don't believe it. She's a doctor. She went to medical school.
She's I mean,
You think you're the first person to ever have this happen? You think this is the first baby who's ever been in Children's Hospital? Who's had a brain injury? You're not the 100th. You're not the 1,000th, okay? They're in there all the time because people make mistakes. And then this happens. Not every time this happens is someone trying to kill their child. Unfortunately, that does happen. All right? That definitely happens in this world. If that's what happens, then fine, tell me that's what happened. All right? But if it's not, if you made a mistake that ended in this, then that's fine. Then we'll go forward from that. I'm trying to give you a chance.
I didn't make any mistake. I didn't. What did
So
I
was it on
do?
purpose?
I didn't do it.
Who did? Give me something. Give me a scenario.
To give me that information.
Wait,
I don't know what to tell you.
you do.
I don't.
The truth. Tell us.
I have nothing to say.
Tell us the truth. You owe it to her, man. To her. Nobody else. You owe it to her. She can't come back. She doesn't get to live her life. You made a mistake. But you owe it to that little girl. The one that you love, remember? Walk us through what happened. Let us understand. Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid. I just rather have you take the information you got and
Listen, the information we got's not
do
right.
what you gotta do.
It's not right.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Diamante, it's not right, man. We can dress it up all day long. We can say, call it an accident, call it whatever. You give us nothing else. They're gonna call you a killer. They're gonna call you a murderer.
I guess you're gonna have to.
It's because you're gonna let it go like that. I can't imagine how you must feel having this on you.
The conversation continues back and forth until Diamante finally says he wants to write something down instead of speaking about it. Investigators provide him with a sheet of paper, and he begins writing. While reviewing the case file, I found a document that may be what he wrote during this moment, though I can't confirm that with certainty. If you'd like to read the note for yourself, feel free to pause the video and take a closer look.
Write it down.
Well, it's just too hard to even talk about.
It's too hard to talk about. You want to write it down? What happened? Leave you alone for a minute?
If you want me to, I can do whatever you guys want.
Different than we talked about. Just
I put that I could have shooken her more.
could have given her a little bit more trying to resuscitate her.
That's Wednesday and Thursday.
Okay. How much is it a little bit more?
I don't know.
Gotta be a lot,
I
yeah.
think I'm in the mountain straight, so. Some paper so you can bend
So we
words if you need to.
I don't want to bend any of your
bend
words.
your words?
These are your words, man. I'm not going to bend or change them. Okay? I mean, talk about the thing on the shopping cart.
Sure, she's been dropped. I was talking about just being dropped in general. Or being, injured in general.
Right. But we're still going to be at the point where you're going to say you didn't drop her, hit her, shake her on Thursday
You can
evening.
say I put it on there. You can say I dropped her and shook her.
Where does it say that? It says,
Bottom says I
may have dropped her once, not a perfect parent. I don't shake or cause more injuries to my baby. I wouldn't intentionally hurt her.
I was saying I sound like I could have grabbed her more than
Look. You take her from Grandpa, you walk her downstairs, okay?
What time did I take her?
You said about 8 o'clock.
So 8 o'clock. So before I took him,